So I hope that you're having a great day. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas, as I get ready to board the plane in just a little while. But wanted to just have a conversation with you today. Um, and what I've learned is that sometimes you have to use your haters for your elevator and rise above the freight. So we're going to talk about how to elevate, how to move forward when those that claim to be your friend, that claim to, want the best for you, really don't. So how do you move past that? If there's truly a way to do that. There's truly a way to rise above the fray. I would tell you this weekend has been special. It's been a great weekend and I've loved it. I've had a great time. But what I've learned is that this process of building uh, um, relationships with various brothers within the society itself, everybody ain't gonna want to roll with you. Everyone is not going to want to roll with you. No matter how good it sounds, no matter how it looks, no matter how you lay it down, write it out, everyone is not going to want to roll with you. And I get that, and I understood that. I had that from the beginning. So in the process, how do you move forward? How do you elevate? And what I've learned to do is to make my statement, move on and do something different in the process of showing them, look, you didn't stop no show. You didn't stop no show. And that's what I got out of this weekend, um, meeting with various grandmasters, the president generals, and the sovereign grand commanders who was in attendance today. Great greetings, Grand Matron. So in having this opportunity, to be out in front, to be able to lay down a foundation and place some emphasis on how we can build. That scares a lot of people. People want you to pick and choose what side you want to be on. I no. I work with those who want to work with me. It's not even complicated. If you don't want to work with me and you feel a certain way, that's cool. You don't have to. Nobody's begging you to. The process is, if you don't, somebody else will. If nobody else wants to work with you, somebody is willing to work with you. So you have to go and work with those who want to work with you and move forward. Like I said, and I will continue to say, I'm always going where I'm respected and accepted. I'm not going somewhere where you're going to tell me, oh, well, you have to wait. Wait for what? Either we're going to do it or we're not going to do it. There is a process. I get that. Let the process play out. We let the process play out. But no, I'm all about process. I'm all about growth. I'm all about what's happening next. I'm all about moving forward. I was talking with my past grandmaster, brother Goins from Trinidad, and we was talking about how we're going to uh, grow in Trinidad. And we laid it out. This is what we need to do in order to grow in Trinidad. And this is where I'm at. I'm not waiting on anyone to do something for me when I can do it for myself. And and in the process, my grandmaster is like, do it. He's like, look, if you can make it happen, make it happen. Run it by me. Let me know what you're doing. Keep me in the loop. He has the last say so. If he says it's no go, it's a no go. It's no disrespect to anybody. If my grandmaster said, yeah, let's do it, formulate the committee, put the committee together, let the committee look at it. You do this, you do that, and you move forward. You press forward. You don't have to be sitting idly by waiting on anyone in order to make things happen. You don't have to do that. But most of us do. And when you do that, you're going to discover that you're going to have some haters along the way. Trust me. Everybody don't like you prospering. Everybody don't like that. Everybody don't like to see you smile and see you happy. Everybody don't like that. But what you have to understand is that your happiness is based upon you. Everything that you do should be based upon how you're going to move forward in this life. Not what somebody is saying, not what somebody thinks. but on you. Nobody is concerned about your health but you. Nobody's concerned about your happiness but you. It's all on you. And when you begin to see it from that point of view, man, you'll be so much better off. Oh, there's no problem. There's no problem, Brother Williams. It's all good, baby. It's all good. It happens. It happens. First of all, I want to say greetings to everybody. This conversation deals with elevating. Elevate. Let's elevate. And what does that look like? What does that look like? I've said this before, is that when you are moving up, there are people who's going to be trying to pull you down. And you can't allow yourself to get caught up that way. You can't do it. That's why in my jurisdiction, with which I'm a part of, we have laid a solid foundation and said, look, we're in this together. If we're going to be successful, we all are going to be successful. No. Mm-mm. And I'm telling you this, every jurisdiction got their own issues. Trust me, every jurisdiction got issues. So when you think you're going to leave one jurisdiction and go to another one and think it's going to be all gravy, no. The best thing you can do is to help solidify and help to break down and build your jurisdiction on a solid foundation. Stop running and jumping from jurisdiction to jurisdiction, Grand Lodge to Grand Lodge, Grand Chapter to Grand Chapter. No, you build, and then if they don't want to build, I get it. If they don't want to be successful and you have an ideal that would help them be successful and they don't want it, hell with them. Let it go. You don't have to waste your time. That's when you move. But just to move and just to jump from Grand Lodge to Grand Lodge, it's a waste of your time. It really is. And your time is precious. That's one of the most, it's something that is free that costs a lot of money is your time. People invest time and money into these Grand Lodges and shrine them and all of that stuff. You should be able to get something out of that instead of a headache, instead of people bickering. You should be able to enjoy the society, enjoy the craft. And I'm going to say this to the women of distinction, that chapter that's here in Texas. I want to say to you, I want to say thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for being and doing the work that you do here in Texas. You're totally awesome, and you're doing great works. You're putting in the works, and a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can talk about it, but a lot of people ain't about it. That's why the other day I was talking about the real ones, that the real ones put in the work. They don't care. I don't care if there's 2 or 3 people that ever shows up at your chapter meeting, hold your chapter meeting. I don't care if there's 2 or 3 people that shows up at your lodge meeting, hold your lodge meeting. A lot of times we get disappointed. A lot of times we want to throw in the towel. Well, they ain't coming. Let them do them. Let them do them. Are they paying their lodge dues, their chapter dues? Yes. Pay your dues. But we're going to continue to meet. We're going to continue to learn this work. We're going to continue to put it down. And if they don't want to be a part of it, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let that small stuff go. Let it be. That's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm all about growth, not only for myself, but for my jurisdiction. Period. That's it. It's not rocket science. This weekend was a great weekend. Had the opportunity, um, endowment, and possibility. Absolutely. I I had the opportunity this past weekend to meet with Anthony Pugh and grandmasters from Carolina came down, and several grandmasters that was here in Texas was there, and we discussed the mm, yeah, we discussed the fact of building relationships, and how to do that under a united General Grand Masonic Congress, and that has been solidified, and things are now in the works to make that really become a breathing entity, a breathing entity, and we're doing that work. I mean, if your jurisdiction is not putting in work to grow, I don't know what to say. I really don't. Um, I enjoy the society, and a big shout out to my grand matron. They had her birthday this weekend, and I want to tell her that you know what, I missed it, but I know you guys had an awesome time. I know you did, and I know how y'all got down. So happy birthday to you, grand matron. But with that being said, we're about to make some more moves. Um, that's all I'm gonna say. People be like, man, then no, we're not being still. This jurisdiction is not one down to be still. This is not how we do it. We got something else coming up with some brothers, and that's gonna be another great move for us and for them. And it shows you how uh, to work to make your jurisdiction a better jurisdiction. You have to do that. You have to be able to bring in the young individuals and really turn over the mantle to them. Because I'm not going to always be where I'm at right now. I'm not going to always be in that position. I have a young man that's coming up. Well, I have several, but this one in particular, man, he's on fire, and I'm not going to put the fire out. Not going to do it. You know. Not going to do it. My objective is to build, to elevate the next brother, elevate the next sister. And if you're not about that, then I don't know what is it that you're doing. What is it that you are doing to elevate the next person? What is it? That's what you have to ask yourself. And that's where I'm at. I want to see the next sister grow in this organization. I want to see the next brother grow in this organization, this society of Freemasonry. I was riding with a gentleman while I was here when I was Ubering, and he seen my shirt. He said, "Oh, you're a traveling man." I said, "Yes, I am." So he's white, I'm black, and it was a beautiful conversation because it went like this here. He said, "On my job, when the individuals found out I was a Mason, they asked me, was I 4-letter or 3-letter? Now, mind you, he did not say what race they were or what Grand Lodge they was part of. I said, were they black? He said, yes. Were they Prince Hall? He said, yes. I was like busting up. And then he said, what about yourself? I said, no, I'm a member of John G. Jones Grand Lodge out of California. Ain't you free and accept a Mason? He said, welcome, my brother. get in the car. I was rolling. Man, we got to stop that. We have to stop the 3-letter, 4-letter thing. As a matter of fact, there's really no such beast. We created, we have created such a mess of things. We got people at that. That's not even a Masonic question. Are you 3-letter or 4-letter? That's not even a Masonic. I wouldn't even, being where I'm at now, I wouldn't even answer that question. That's what I'm trying to do. Build a Grand Lodge up. That's right. That's right, brother. That's right. You know. So he asked me that question, and I was like, oh man, you know, it gave me this moment to say, look, we have to stop doing that. Are you 3? Who's teaching that now? Who's teaching to ask the question if a brother is 3-letter or 4-letter? If you are teaching that to your membership, you are doing them a disservice. If you are teaching your members to ask the question, are you 3-letter or 4-letter? You are doing your members a disservice. You are giving them misinformation regarding Freemasonry and the society. That's what you're doing. You got to stop that. You got to stop doing that to your members. And I'm going to say this here publicly. To Ollie Spencer, I appreciate you. I do. I think that you have done some great things in Freemasonry. I won't deny that, But also, Brother Ollie Spencer, also, we really need to have a conversation. because I got some I'm going to be showing you. As a matter of fact, when I get back to Cali, I'm going to show some documents on here, and I want Brother Spencer to come on. That's real talk. I try my best to avoid that drama. Yeah, bro, do your best to avoid that type of drama. Absolutely do that. So big shout out to Ollie Spencer and Brother Anthony Pugh and all of the Grand Masters and the Sovereign Grand Commanders who was in attendance this weekend. We had a great time. But Brother Ollie Spencer, yeah, we're going to have a conversation, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And we're going to leave that where it's at. So, yep, it's time for me to start boarding. I appreciate everybody. Greetings. Hey, Brother John Hall, you got to give me a call, bro. We talked just a little bit, but I know we need to continue to have that conversation. All right? I really appreciate you. Let me tell you something, my brother John Hall. That brother has been riding with me. I mean, calling me, keeping me in touch. He was the one, Brother John Hall, who was on here right now. He was the one that got me in touch with the National Grand Master, Cedric Lewis. He was that guy. And he is that guy. And for that, I can really appreciate what he's doing in his jurisdiction. I can appreciate what he's doing for Freemasonry. Brother John Hall, that he's a real one. I can say that. We can agree to disagree, but that brother's a real Mason. Based upon our interaction, he don't back down. If he has something to ask you, he will ask you. It's just who he is. And I can appreciate that, and I respect that of him. Absolutely, I do. He don't run from anything. And when you got a brother that way, he's a real one. He is truly a real one. And I want him to know how much I respect him. That's from me and him. That's true. So it has been great talking with you. I hadn't been on here long. I know you can kind of hear the background noise. I don't know how well you can hear me, but I'm gonna continue to carry on this conversation until they're not yet. They standing in line. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to carry on this conversation. Yeah, I will, brother. I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. You got to get down when you can. So I'm back. I was buffering right there. If you are interested in putting a picture in our Souvenir Journal before it goes to publishing, please email me. Please reach out to me. Let me know, and we'll make that happen for you and get that done. Okay? If you are interested in putting a picture in our Souvenir Journal, reach out to me. We'll make that happen for you. And, we'll make it affordable. We ain't trying to break nobody. We ain't trying to dig in your pockets like that. But we would like to have your participation, and we would love to have your picture in our Souvenir Journal. So if you want to and you're interested in doing that, please reach out to me. Please text me and give me a call so we'll make that happen. So hit the like button for me. As I log off, any information that I've given you and it's tangible to you and it's going to help you grow, that's a great thing. That is truly a great thing. So this weekend has been an awesome weekend, being here in fellowship and with the brothers out of Texas. And I got a couple of more things that we'll be doing, but our Supreme Session, United Supreme Council for the Western Masonic Jurisdiction will be holding their session in October next month, October the 19th through the 21 to the 24th, if I'm not mistaken, or 22nd in Long Beach, California. If you want to attend or you're interested in coming, please reach out to me. We will send you the needed information. We're looking to have a great time. We have activities that are planned for those who are coming to fellowship with us. We have Midnight at the Oasis. That's going to be a good one. We're going to be celebrating some of our senior members, letting them know how much we appreciate them. We're going to be doing that. So we're looking forward to having a great session. Very educational. This is our session. All of our upper houses are going to be educational. If you're coming to have drama, You're not going to get it here. It's going to be educational. Everything, lectures, everything is educational. This is not going to be one of them sessions you go to, well, they said, nope. This is all educational along with our election time. So look, we're looking to have a great time, a great fellowship with those who are coming aboard, those who want to participate. So until then, look, you enjoy yourself in this day. You be safe, and whatever you do, stay out the bushes, keep your light on. Until next time, don't forget to elevate above your haters. Peace. I'm out.